Dear students, let us begin data handling introduction. Hope you understood that from the previous video. Data means the collection of information, handling means tackling how we are going to handle the given data. Then in the definition form, the information collected in all such cases is called data. The data might be anything, marks collection or favorite item or sale or score, whatever it might be. It is one of the information. In day to day we are using that type of information. The information collected, the main thing is we are going to collect it. In all such cases is called data. Sometimes data is represented graphically to give clear idea. Dear students, this data handling is very much helpful in our day-to-day life. Even the progress of the institution, progress of companies or whatever, just in the form of picture it gives or one graphically. So that is called graphically, in the form of graph. By that we will get lot of information. But even uneducated people will be knowing that by seeing the graph they will understand what information it gives. That way they are representing the data. In that graphically, in the first graph is pictograph. Pictograph. Pic means picture. It gives the pictorial representation of the data using symbols. We have to use the symbols to represent the data. Why? Because it becomes more attractive graph. Even anybody can understand better. But where we are representing, we have to be very careful. Here, keywords will be there. That keyword plays a very important role. What is that key? Here, one ball indicates 100 balls. One ball indicates 100 ball. Then half ball indicates 50 balls. It is common. We can understand this. If it is a quarter ball indicates it is 25. To 100 quarter part is 25. If it is 3/4 of the part, it indicates 75. In this way, very easily we can identify that. See, here they have not given the number. Monday, they have shown the 3 balls. It means how many balls they have produced that day. One ball indicates 100. Means 3 ball indicates 3. No, 300. In the same way, here they are showing Tuesday half. 1, 2, 3 balls plus half. So it shows that 350. Next, here 2 ball, only quarter parts means 225. 225. Here 3 ball and 3/4 part it's showing that. So you can represent as 375. It is a pictorial graph. Another way that after this also you can get the lot of information. How? Now in the exams and all they ask this type of question. But in your day-to-day life, by seeing this you will understand how many balls were produced on Wednesday. You have to go for Wednesday. Here 2 balls and quarters, so 225. You can write very easily that answer is 225. The next one, on which day maximum production is there? On which day you can see that the last day, that is Thursday. So you can write the clear-cut information from the pictograph. Hope you understood that what is pictograph. It is very much useful and attractive graph. It will be helpful in our day-to-day life also. The next one is bar graph. Bar graph. The bar indicates itself that it looks like a rectangle. The bar. You are eating. You are very much fond of your chocolates. choco bar, Milky Bar chocolate. In this way, but why they named as bar? Are you able to understand? Because they are in the shape of rectangle. A display of information using bars of uniform width, their height being proportional to the respective values. Width will be the same, but height will be the given values. The main thing is, you can see here there is a one double bar graph is there. Any bar graph they can represent bar graph or double bar graph. Double bar graph will help you to compare the data. Here they given marks obtained, maths, social science, science. Here they in the corner they given that one empty box 2018, one line box 2019. So it indicates that 2018 year performance and 2019 year performance they are going to compare it. By seeing this graph also we will get lot of information, that is data. What information we are going to get? In the maths subject their scoring was 60 marks in the 2018, but in the 2019 they got 80 marks, so they got highest. But you see in the social science previous 2018 the child has scored 90 marks, but in the 2019 the child has scored only just 70 marks, so the performance has come down here. The next one you can see that science earlier the performance was low, that is just 60, but now the performance is 80. So in this way you can compare the data. This is bar graph. You will get the information as well as it gives a clear picture. So it is helpful to represent the data. What is the information given by the double bar graph? Comparison between the 2018 and 2019 performance. You can write like that. In which subject has improved? The lot of improvement in which subject you can see that? You can see that here maths 60 was there, maths and science there is a improvement. But they may ask you in which subject the performance is very low in 2019. 2019 that is social science. Now let us see the next one is organizing data. Organizing, but here they are showing in the form of bar graph, here they are showing of pictograph. Now let us see the organizing data. See my dear students, this is the data what we have collected. This is the data how we are going to organize. See, these are alphabet, everyone know that. How many are there, which is repeated number of time? Let us see now that. See, in this way we can put it organized in the systematic way. Alphabet, tally marks, frequency. How we can do here? Here we can do that. A. Now let us do the tally marks. A one time. So if you cross it, you will not get any confusion. A. Next, C. C. Next, A. Next, C. C two times. D one time. So if you cross, you will not be having any confusion. E, A, C, C, D, E, B, C, D, E. By seeing this, you will get the information. We are organized in a systematic way. But these are the tally marks. Even in the tally marks, there is a rule that 1, 2, 3, 4. If fifth one, you should put it in a cross way. Here any alphabet did not repeat 5 times. So we did not get that chance. A is repeated 3 times. So you write 3. B repeated 1. C repeated 4. D repeated 3, E repeated 3. See, this is called organizing data. First, the data was just we have collected. It is raw data. After that, we have put it in the form of frequency table. So this column you can arrange by yourself. The first one is alphabet, second one is tally marks. Frequency. What is frequency? As I told you, frequency gives the number of times the particular entry occurs. In the common language you can call it as number of time repeated. Number of time repeated. By this table also we will get lot of information which data or which alphabet repeated highest number of time. That is C. Which alphabet repeated very least number of time. That is B. Few alphabet they are repeated same time. Those are A, D, E. In this way we will data means we will get the information. Hope you understood pictograph, bar graph, organizing data. Thank you my dear students.